Would you say Stormzy's overrated?
Yeah.
Because of how he sort of blew up and everyone just kind of jumped on the bandwagon and then it became like a household
I think he's good,
name.
but I think,
I like Stormzy, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I think he's amazing, but yeah, overrated.
The train was literally coming and he threw up on the train track, but because of the speed of the train,
oh no,
all that wind, it blew the sick back up.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
We're back with ManLike Podcast, episode 3. High demand, so we've got Timu Payne back. Here he is. Let's do it.
You're not going to introduce Reece?
No, forget about
your boy Reece over here.
Oh, it's me. Right, let's go for who's the most overrated UK music artist?
Ooh. It's going to be them people that have gone fucking from like doing Liverpool chants and like, what is it, James Webster, is it?
Nah, I mean like actual big people.
James Arthur.
Like for me,
yeah, James Arthur's probably one.
Gigs.
Fuck off.
I think Gigs is shit. I say it to everybody, he's only good on features.
Right, have you signed a disclaimer if I drop kick the shit out of you?
Honestly, I just don't rate him at all.
Like talking the hardest.
That's like
well
a UK anthem.
Yeah,
you got one good song. Like,
he's got one of the most recognisable voices.
Yeah, just because he's miserable.
Yeah, okay. I hear all you mumbling and miserable.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But then, talking the hardest is just like a UK anthem. Like you have to stand there and just salute.
Bro, when that comes on, I stop whatever I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me just enjoy this masterpiece. Pause.
I just don't rate him.
Nah, you're wiring it, so it's expected from you.
No, but I love loads. Like Gets is like genuinely one of my favourites. Like Wretch 32, we've been listening to his album shit tons lately. Kano,
I think he's
if
anything, I think Wretch 32 is underrated.
Yeah,
very underrated.
Yeah, very. Like, he's an absolute wordsmith.
Overrated UK artists, like
I think anybody that does drill music.
Yeah,
I can't stand drill music. Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna put it out there. Ed Sheeran.
Nah, behave. Ed Sheeran's sick.
I don't know.
Like you know what? When Ed Sheeran got onto the scene, sick. But recently, I'm just like, he's died off a bit, hasn't he? But again, that's probably because he stopped making as much music.
I definitely preferred like his older stuff, like "You Need Me, I Don't Need You" and all that.
Yeah,
sort of
stuff like that. And even like the Nando's song, bruv.
Yeah, the Nando's
song. The example, like even though I was in that song, like that's the sort of Ed Sheeran I want to see again.
Yeah,
not the one Ed Sheeran we got now, where he's just like, I don't know what he's doing.
Although his latest song is with an Indian guy, innit?
Exactly.
But would you class him as would you class him as a quality feature man, or you know, it's because he's kind of like why I rate him because he's an all rounder, kind of like he writes music. Yeah. You know, he can sing. He's got flow.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I rate him.
Yeah.
But I just feel like he's dropped off a bit. Maybe like Ollie Murs as well.
I think everybody does because in every generation, like I'll say every 5 to 10 years, there's a new generation of these little kids coming through that like different music. So old artists now have to try to sing or you know like in that type.
You got to adapt.
It's
Would you say Stormzy's overrated?
Yeah.
Because of how he sort of blew up and everyone just kind of jumped on the bandwagon and then it became like a household
I think he's good,
name.
but I think
I like Stormzy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I think he's amazing, but yeah, overrated. But you know what? Shout out when he did the Glenville Tower thing. Like it took big bollocks to do that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like stuff like that. That's what's probably made him a lot more common.
Yeah.
But now I do. It's just you just need to know how to market your shit. Like it goes back to what we said the other week about Kanye West.
Yeah,
it's just marketing, innit?
Yeah.
Trying to think who else would be overrated. Like
Reece, you got any?
Not that I can think of.
What was the last gig you guys went to or concert?
Burna Boy.
I went to Usher.
Which
is the one that we went to? Usher and
Newcastle, was it?
Nah, we went Newcastle. Where did we go? Who did we go see?
That one
bollocks.
was that Gigs?
Was it?
This was before I was part of Veggie Haters.
Nick and them went to go see Gigs.
Shout out Veggie Haters.
Crepton Coleman we went
to
see. We went Newcastle. Who the frig did we go see? Oh, that's gonna bug me now.
We'll get back to that. Let's move on. Random. Who wants to go?
Go on, Cleone.
Cleone.
Okay. So, what's your take on big girls?
Right. Okay, bro. Okay, this is going to be interesting. But I think everyone has a different definition of big.
Yeah.
And oh no, Kyle, you full on fucker. This is gonna be a cancel conversation, this, bro.
Go on then. At what point would you say someone is a big girl?
It's different for every.
Or what would you say is big? Is curvy big?
Exactly. So like, I think the word big is kind of disrespectful to you.
Yeah.
But everyone has a different preference. It honestly also depends on the proportion as well.
Yeah.
Like it has to be. Every person's different. I'm not going to go into anything.
It's not
else.
just about weight.
I'm not digging myself a hole, bro.
You can press that button if you don't want to say it.
Yeah, I'm not digging myself a hole, but yeah.
Alright, so
I prefer bigger girls than skinnier girls.
Yeah.
But again,
I think I'm.
Have you got a preference on height as well?
shorter than me.
I know you don't like tall girls.
We're not everyone. We're not every girl.
I don't know. Like,
As long as they're shorter than me, so long as they're
Yeah,
6'1"
you know,
and
sitting
above.
I've been with girls that taller than me. And yeah,
What, like
Do
all
they
of
pick you up then? Cradle.
First baby boy.
he asked if they want.
it's a different. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, nah.
Kyle's getting thrown about.
Yeah,
Climbing the tree.
get thrown about.
Nah, I reckon like either same height or shorter. I don't know about tall, to be fair.
No,
How tall are you?
it's certain
Well, I think I'm about 5'9", 5'10". I'm not entirely sure.
Does it say 6 foot on your dating profile?
Nah. If anything, it should say like I'm 5'9", because then if I am 5'10", it's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
taller than
You're
me.
about 5'10", 5'11", I reckon.
I don't know, but yeah, it's always better to under promise and over deliver. Sorry, Kyle, just wasn't getting it.
Yeah, no.
Random.
Just
Reece, you want to throw one out there?
Have you ever been pulled over by cops or anything?
Nah.
Never.
yeah,
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What,
I've
London or here?
both.
Is it?
Yeah.
What for?
So I was well up here a couple of years ago. I was driving my grandma's Audi, and I've been pulled over because
Did they think it was your Audi?
yeah. A few times actually. I've been stopped.
was your experience different down south than up north?
Yeah, because the people. So the police up north, they will come over and they will speak to you, whereas down London they're quite rude and they just assume because you're black and you're driving this sort of car.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, so
that's mad.
So like it's like they antagonise you to make you get rolled up.
Yeah, they'll push your
patronising
buttons.
thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but I've been pulled over a few times. I've been pulled over actually last year because my brake light apparently wasn't working, but it was. So
Just an excuse.
What about just walking, not in your car?
well, I'm up Leeds now, but down south, yeah, a lot.
I feel like last time I got stopped. We were in Tenerife, me, Nick, and Nos walking back up on the strip. Were you with us then, Kyle? Or no, I can't remember.
Wait,
Oh yeah, you said about this.
Hold,
Were you there that night when we were, me, Nos, and Nick were walking?
yeah.
Literally 2 cop cars
Yeah, and it's
stopped, coming out with batons, and like, where are you guys from? And Nick was like, England. And they just got back in the car and drove off. It was like, what the fuck's just happened? Man was gonna be like Jay Slater out there.
Yeah,
Jack Slater.
Yeah, I didn't even stare at the police. I might just carry on just walking.
Head down.
It was just like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, like one car from the front, one car from the back, pause. And they all jumped out.
They literally jumped out the car. They didn't even shut the doors. They just jumped out, walked over in the hands, and then it was like, yeah, England, and they went back in their cars.
It was, honestly, it was
Yeah,
wild.
I think that'll have been the night where me and Jordan went home a little bit earlier, and I was throwing up with my Happy Meal.
This guy with the Happy Meal.
Him ringing up.
Yeah,
the police.
it was probably. Yeah, I think it was that night. That was funny.
So have you been stopped by police? Like,
Yeah, but not in cars where I would expect to get pulled over.
Yeah.
Like my old Citroen.
Yeah.
Citroen. old Honda Civic. Yeah, pulled over a couple of times in that.
And there's a Bradford whip.
Yeah. Since having
is that just because they were surprised it still had an MOT and it still worked? Because that thing was an absolute shed.
No. Yeah, it was. But, apart from that, never been stopped and searched. I was talking about this with my girlfriend the other day. Whether I've been stopped and searched, and I think I have when I was younger, a lot younger, but not in the last like 10 years.
I think it's, to me personally, I think it's where you live. It's the stereotypes of where you live, the area, and the people that you hang around with.
Yeah,
I've learnt that the hard way. But it's just a bit weird because like police have this stereotype where if they see a group, of like teenagers and they think that they're in a gang. But I went to an all boys school, so all my friends were all boys. So after school we used to hang out, but we used to get stopped all the time. Like my estate was a complete shithole. But we used to get stopped.
Big up Walthamstow.
Yeah, we used to get stopped like all the time, searched all the time, to the point where like I had to do my own research and okay, if they do stop you, what do you say to them? Like, what question do you ask? And that's it.
I was going to say, they always try to push the rights, don't they? Try to do more than
Are you a compliant person or
I am a very...
I could be very compliant. But
I am a very compliant person. However, if you disrespect me, then
that's it.
Yeah.
Because there's no need. If you're being compliant, there's no need to do
so if they just say, what's your name, you're just going to tell them?
Well, I'm going to ask them why. So it must always ask why. Okay, so why did you stop me? Or why?
Yeah, would you do that before you give them your name? Because then, or we just I give you your name.
No. So like because if you give them your name, then you're giving them now consent now to ask you more to get more information. As soon as you tell them your name, then they can now run a check on you straight away.
Yeah, and you don't need to give them your full govy though, do you?
Your full govy.
Just say your first name and then
I'm usually like if I say to them, so like if they ask for my name and then they will ask me for my surname because they have to check on
they do check the database.
But like also legally you have to you can ask them why. Why did you stop me? Am I being detained? If they say no, move on. If they say to you, okay, you match the description, you could take it both ways. So you can say, you know what, I'm being racist. You know what I mean? I'm being racist, or you can be compliant and say, okay,
do what you need to do.
Yeah, and that's it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Random. Yeah, I'm going to throw one out there. Let's see what we got.
God, this is gonna be fun.
What wild animal would you have as a pet?
Yo, one of them finger monkeys. Have you seen?
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Trust me.
You're fingering monkeys.
I thought that, but I thought, is it a wild animal though?
Yeah. Where else are going to be?
Yeah, but it's just finger monkeys are pretty cool. It's like a monkey the size of your finger.
And it just holds on to you.
Yeah, and it just
it's not like them water monkeys that you used to buy as a kid.
No.
Honestly, it did be fucking cool.
Have you ever seen them, Kyle?
No,
honestly.
Are they that small?
They're cute, man. Trust me.
I'm gonna have to Google.
No, honestly, finger monkeys.
What like do they eat? Like if they're that tiny, like
I don't know, grubs and shit.
But they are lab made, I think, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, they're lab made. They're not actual like.
That is mad.
Oh yeah, I've seen them things before.
Let me have a look.
A marmoset, like one of them. Is it that?
No. It
I just typed in
kind
finger
of
monkey.
like that, but.
Oh right, I think I've just seen something else now. This like that.
Yeah.
They are
Looking adorable, aren't they?
But then I'll just end up just using it after an hour. Look, that's where are you?
Just give it a good big cage.
He's literally behind the sofa for the next 3 years.
What
would you have?
I don't know.
Pygmy goat as well.
A pygmy goat?
Yeah, fuck goats.
This looks pygmy goat.
A small goat, innit?
Oh. Like mine, yeah.
If you have it on like
It's a meal, not a pet.
If you have it on like wooden floors and it start trotting over to you, it sounds sick. Trust me.
You just get a little horse.
Nah, too big for your house, innit?
A wild animal. I'm not like an animal person, you know. Probably a.
He's backed at door once he comes to poker.
I'm trying to think like what cool animal. Probably, you know what, I'll probably a Jag. Just because
Jaguar?
Yeah, just because Jag.
You won't be able to keep it in your house, though, would you?
Yeah, but keep it outside.
I did see a video that a woman had a puma as a pet, that she'd like found it and raised it, and it was like growing up with a Rottweiler, and they're there playing and like going at each other.
You know what I found wild? People who have snakes.
Yeah, nah.
I don't mind snakes.
Spiders, I'm not bothered about at all. Not for but snakes, hate
having a
them.
pet snake. No thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine going to someone's yard and there's a pet snake just living around.
Tasha's one of her best friends has just got a pet snake, and I just said I'm never going back.
He's a new best friend.
I was like, I'm never going round to your house. Simple as. It's not happening. Even though it's like a tiny little corn snake that's not going to do anything. I don't know. Still don't trust him.
No, I might get something small like a hamster or something.
Wild animal, bro.
Oh, a wild animal.
You got a rabbit. Rabbits are wild.
No, you know what? I've had rabbits. Worst pet to have. High maintenance.
Bro,
shit
I had
everywhere.
2 rabbits.
Fucking horrible.
Fucking
We'll never.
Clover and Levi.
Clover.
If anyone ever asked me if I get rabbits, my straight answer would be no.
Fair.
I don't know. I don't.
Nothing.
Nah.
He's scared of animals, isn't
Yeah. Pussy.
Like a bird or something.
he? Parrot, to be fair. Like a talking parrot would be pretty
Like
cool.
an eagle
Could
or
see
something,
Kyle walking around with a bald eagle on his arm.
Yeah. I'll get like an eagle or something. I'll go to football again and just come fly a minute.
It could probably lift you up.
Probably.
Random again. Who wants?
Right, I'll go because I'm not the guy this year. So when Tottenham won the Europa League, Ange dropped that comment, didn't he, where all the best TV series, season 2 is better than season 3 is better than season 2.
Yeah.
Any series you reckon where season 3 is better than season 2?
Season 3 better than season 2. Oh, jeez.
All seasons like just muddle into one, so I can't like.
That is so specific. Season
like,
3.
You know, Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
What season 3 in that? Which one is that? One Gus Fring.
Yeah, that's when Gus Fring. So yeah, so for
Alright,
me,
so yeah, Gus Fring. That one is the best.
so I
season.
think season 2 in Breaking Bad was when they had that crash.
Huh?
In Breaking Bad, they had the crash. Season 3 was the introduction of Gus Fring, but then also Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Season 3 is when Gus Fring came into play on that. So
Yeah,
them
that
two,
one.
I'd say season 3 is better.
Yeah.
But I'm like you, I'm just trying to think what season like.
Can I just say, is it bad that I've not watched Breaking Bad before?
Nah, to be fair, I'm with you on this.
Very
I
bad,
think
yeah.
Breaking Bad is the most overrated show ever made. It's
Hey,
shit.
it's
It's
actually
so
my
boring.
favourite.
Good.
No, the first season is boring.
yeah.
I nearly
No.
switched it off after the first season.
I
The
watched
ending
second
is the
season.
most stupid ending ever.
Nah.
Like, it's just a shit little fucking shootout that nothing happens and
Nah.
it should have just been killed. End of.
I've watched
It's
the first
crap, isn't
series. and
Nah, I think
just-
Breaking Bad's not overrated, man. It's sick. I love
Nah,
it.
it's
love
not
Breaking
all.
Bad.
Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Have you seen that? What's that film from it called?
With Jesse.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Can't remember what it's fucking called.
camera is called. But no,
But yeah, for TV series, I'd probably say Sons of Anarchy's up there for me. So
I
good.
hadn't seen that though.
no, I've never seen that. I'm just trying to think of another TV show that's like season 2's better than season 3.
Season 3 's
Season
better,
3 is
yeah.
better than season 2.
Have you guys seen Ozark?
Yeah.
Which one's
Wait,
that
how many
one?
seasons was that season?
That's like
Was there 3 or 4 seasons?
4, I think.
I was gonna say because to be fair, that does actually get better and better, doesn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I mean.
that one's
So
a bit
yeah,
slow as well,
I'd probably agree on that one. Maybe Stranger Things. I think
Yeah.
season 3 is actually better than season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanna, if you wanna take like a next level, if you talk about series, I mean, with films, I think I'm the
Oh yeah,
first.
yeah.
I think like the third Star Wars, so you know, and the Return of the Sith. I think.
Revenge
Which one's that? The one with
Revenge
the
of
guy
the
with the
Sith.
black face and the
No,
Nah,
Phantom.
that's
Oh,
Phantom
Phantom.
Menace. It's the one with I've got the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, I mean, it's when Anakin turns into Darth Vader.
Yeah,
I think
that
was
one.
better than-
Yeah, I'd agree on that. Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
never watched it.
Oh, bro, love that.
Mate, Always
Love
Sunny
that.
is the funniest shit
So
ever.
funny.
It is unbelievable. And I'd say season, because it sort of keeps getting better until it gets to like season 10 and
I
then
don't
it
think
starts
you
going
two
down
will
it.
enjoy it though. I know you
Why?
might. Kyle.
About-
I think Kyle might enjoy it. I don't think it's your cup of tea.
Why not?
I just think it's your, like.
Nah, but It's
Do you like stuff like Big Bang Theory and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's alright, Big Bang Theory.
But I think it's totally different to Big Bang because it's like so un-PC. The shit they're saying is absolutely ridiculous.
Try it. Watch an episode. I just don't think
It's Charlie Day,
what's it
Rob
called?
McElhenney, the guy who now
The
owns
Office,
Wrexham,
is it kind of like The Office?
and a guy called
Yeah.
Glenn
But I think so,
Howerton. It's not people you'll know.
Yeah, I've never
What is it,
done
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Danny
awesome.
DeVito,
It's
isn't
funny,
it?
bro.
Oh, is it?
It's
Yeah,
funny. It's funny. It's just so.
It's
just wild, isn't it? That's
mental.
what it is.
It is
There's so much
mental.
random shit. It's based about a gang of like a brother and a sister,
They own a
two
pub.
friends, and their dad own a pub, and
It's
they
just the shit
it's just
that they
how
get
and
into.
they run the pub and like how much shit they get into.
Yeah.
So it's just weird.
Is it based in England or
No, America.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, in Philadelphia.
I mean,
In the
no,
name.
okay. You said pub.
Always
You said
Sunny in
pub, innit?
Bromley.
No, but you said pub in it, and
Well,
pubs in
well, no,
the
'cause
US, innit?
It's an Irish pub.
It's an Irish pub
Yeah,
called
okay.
Paddy's Pub that they own. Give
good,
it
though, it
a
is
watch.
good.
Give it a watch. It's,
Yeah, you know what? For next
Philadelphia.
episode,
yeah,
watch a
give it a
couple
watch.
episodes. Let us know if you enjoy it.
Will do.
To be fair, the first episode they're literally just on about black people. They say all sorts of wild shit in that way. You're just like, wow, this is literally the first
That's
episode.
another
How
thing, like, it's just mental, like how TV's changed and everything's
Yeah.
changed. Like, there's so much. The whole fucking cancel
Oh,
thing is just like
yeah.
it's mental.
it annoyed me when David Williams and that had to apologise for some of the stuff they did in Come Fly With Me in Little Britain. It's like,
10,
but it is
20 years
so
ago.
funny.
Come fly with
Like,
oh, yeah,
it's-
sorry, I did something 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But
It's
fuck
like-
off, man.
Are you upset that they did an Asian impression for Taj?
No,
Exactly, it's funny.
But yeah, but it's just I don't get it. It's just like
Come
bro,
fly with me.
If it's fun, like you know what, in terms like as long as it's not malicious,
Yeah.
who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
If it's malicious, then right, that's a genuine problem. But
Yeah.
if it's just like for entertainment purposes and stuff like that,
If
fair
it's
enough,
funny,
cool,
it's funny.
yeah, funny. But I don't see it. I don't see watching Come Fly With Me, Little Britain, and all that stuff, brainwashing the younger generation that it's okay to do that because
Yeah.
it's not down to the TV to teach your kids how it's okay to be. It's down to you as a fucking parent.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. If it's funny, it's funny at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Reese,
What we got?
Reese's Pieces.
Let's have a look.
That's what calls his contacts list.
Of course, we'll have a look.
We'll have a look. Gym stuff. How do you stay motivated to go? Because you've been going like
For a
more
year.
consistent.
Yeah,
than me.
I'm not even a gym person. Well, I wasn't. And now I wouldn't even class myself now as a gym person because it's still a bit out of my comfort zone.
How often do you go?
Well, I go with Nos and it's pain in the ass. So I try to go at least 4 times a week,
Right.
if not sometimes 5. There's been times where I have gone 6, but that's not as often as I probably want it to be. I just say it's because of Nos. I'm gonna be honest. Like having someone to train you and you go with, like it makes a massive difference because then I've got his support, and I can't believe I'm going to be saying this because he's going to rinse me for saying all this shit. But yeah, that is it. Literally, and then the fact that I'm actually now seeing a bit of a difference as well. So I'm just like, cool. I'm going to just keep going. But I still feel uncomfortable like buying Gymshark clothes. So like I'm not a gym person, so I don't really want to buy Gymshark stuff. Like I bought some stuff, but I was like a proper played in my head. I was like, it's not me. And at times now, I still feel uncomfortable going to the gym, but it is what it is, isn't it? Like I'm going for myself, and it helps. It's my zone out place at the moment. I go there, zone out, do my shit.
I do it for like a month, and then just get bored and
It's routine now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I've got that routine now where I'll tend to go before work in the morning, wake up at 5:30, go to gym for either 5:30 or 6, do our workout, come home, shower, go to work.
Yeah.
That's my routine. But obviously with your job, you don't know what days you work. Sometimes you work a day, sometimes you work a night. It's just finding a routine or a time.
I'm
that
lucky.
works for
I've got a gym at work.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's difficult because obviously if you're busy, you can't get in. So sometimes I go in before work to do it. It's just hard. It's just hard.
I can't.
But for
even
me,
weigh
I
on
think
this.
it's because I started from scratch. I remember when I first went to the gym, I couldn't lift a barbell or anything. So like now I'm like, okay, cool. But obviously with you, it's different because you've been going to the gym and stuff. So It's just literally just finding someone to go with. I reckon having that one person to go with you or different people to go with you, it's a different feeling. You kind of motivate you both. Like,
the only reason why I like people coming with me is so I not compete, but if they lift heavy, then I want to lift heavy and
like when I
push
go,
each other.
Yeah, when I go with Nos, he will push me out of my comfort zone. Like, right, put weights on, and then he'll be there to spot if I need it. So stuff like it's just like that. Having someone to go with makes a massive difference. Like most mornings, I'll message Nos saying you up, and he's like, yeah, pause. And he's like, yeah, and I was like, cool, I can't be arsed. And he's like, no, if we're gonna do it, then he'll just like proper like go like, we'll be there. There's been funny times where like I'll ask him if I'm going to like the gym in the morning, and he'll send me like a fucking motivational meme saying, I can't remember the last one he said.
You're a pussy if you don't go.
Yeah, literally. Oh yeah,
last one to the gym's gate.
Yeah, stuff like that. So
Cancelling.
But it works. Having someone to having someone to go with is a massive difference. Yeah. Like when we all went on Saturday, that Saturday.
Yeah.
Because you got to gym.
I used to go a lot. I had a routine, and then once my routine breaks, it's really hard for me to get back into it.
Yeah.
So I'm slowing out. I mean like if I work from home, I'll go on my lunch break.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll go on my lunch break. Lunch
break.
Yeah, lunch break. But there was times where like I would go like 4 or 5 times a week. But then and then once my routine breaks.
Yeah. Why don't you try doing like gym classes? Because that you might get yourself going to them more. Because then again you'll have people there to compete with.
I'm not a member of a gym because I've got a gym at work.
Okay. So that's probably why the motivation is because you don't want to be.
Can you just
at work
go?
when you don't
Can
need
you
to
just
be
go
at
and
work?
use it whenever? Or do you have to be like?
Yeah. Do you want to be going into work when you don't need to be at work?
Well, no.
Like I wouldn't personally want to.
Yeah, I can go into work and go into the gym if I want.
Yeah.
I can use it when I want at work, as long as I'm not busy. But it's just, I don't know. When I'm in there, it's fine. I can smash it out. It's just getting the motivation to actually get in there.
Yeah, it's a little initial getting up, getting out of bed, and going. But I'm a freak. I have a shower before I go to the gym, and then I have a shower after the gym.
Why?
Because I can't. If I'm getting out of bed, I have to have a shower. I can't function without having a shower because I just feel all groggy and nasty and dirty.
If I know I'm just gonna go get stinky and sweaty, I ain't showering.
Yeah, but I'll shower. And then I won't moisturise because there's no point because when I come back, I'm going to shower. But when I literally, that's it. Like I can't. Nah, not me. I'm not going to the gym without having. I'm not getting out of bed and not having a shower and going somewhere.
If I've got like a football tournament at, I don't know, midday or something, I wake up, I'll have a shower before football, and then obviously get sweaty and then have a shower after. But not for gym. Fuck that.
Nah. It's like on a Monday when we play football. I'll shower when I wake up, shower after the gym, and then I'll shower. After football, 3 fucking showers a day. Sometimes I'm going to get my hair cut. I used to get my hair cut.
I ain't got time for 3 showers a day.
I can see you doing 3 showers a day for that reason. If you've got wake up, have a shower, do what you're doing through the day, then go gym, have a shower, and then go football.
Yeah, but this is it. Like,
but if you're going football straight after gym, I wouldn't have a shower. If you're leaving it a couple of hours, then I would have a shower.
No, so that
it depends what you're doing that day as well.
No, so this is it. So I'll wake up at 5 or 5:30. I'll have a shower, go to the gym. As soon as I come back from the gym, I'm in that shower.
Yeah.
So in the space of like 2 hours, I've probably had 2 showers.
Nah, it's pointless. That's not me.
I just can't function without a shower. You just don't want to be clean. Is that what you use?
I just can't get involved in gym chat because I just don't ever go to a gym. Even running at football's a struggle.
This is more about showers than gym. Fuck.
You're struggling.
Yeah, let me think.
I can throw one out there if you want.
Throw one out there. Let me think.
What's the funniest thing you've seen on a night out? Because surely there's been some. Kyle's putting his hand over his head instantly. Surely there's been some funny stuff that you've seen.
That I've seen or I've heard of.
I'd probably say seen. Like, you have to be there. Because with our friends, there is some characters and there is some funny stuff.
It's just wild. I'm trying to think now.
Funny.
Thing is,
funny, crazy, whatever. Just something that happened on a night out that you always remember.
You got the one in the headlock.
No, I've not even. I wasn't
Was you
there.
not there?
No, this was before I was introduced to you guys.
Jesus.
But
Was it
yeah,
actually?
but honestly, that's the first time when I got introduced to you when we were at football. I think it was Mikey or Nick. One of them were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Beeve got this guy in a headlock." And when I looked at it, it was like,
This guy.
But yeah, no, that's mental. I wish I was there because I feel like I missed out on a once in a lifetime
literally,
thing.
yeah.
But
Literally never been in a fight in my life, so it is once in a
I just don't
lifetime.
see you being that person at all.
Nah, I'm not.
I remember one time down London, I was coming home from a club in central London, and you have to get the underground home.
Yeah.
So there was a guy that was pissed, like drunk,
I'd
proper
struggle
pissed.
doing that pissed.
Mate, the train was literally coming, and he threw up on the train track, but because of the speed of the train,
Oh no.
all that wind, it blew the sick back up.
Oh.
Yeah, mate. Let me tell you, right? He had to sit in like in
His own carriage.
No, because and the underground was packed still. Like and this was like around this was 3:30 in the morning, and it was still packed, and he was in his clothes. He had sick all of his hair, and his hair is longer than mine, and he had sick all over his hair. That was fucking funny.
Oh,
yeah.
No, if that was me, bro, I don't care. I am literally not even. I'm getting out of that. I'm getting out of that under.
How many showers are you having after that?
I won't be leaving the show. I won't be leaving the show.
Yeah. I've got another one. So we went to Carnival, and this was 2000 and
Whereabouts? Leeds or London?
No,
London.
No. Yeah, this was 2008. So years ago, and we was in Carnival just dancing, girls, blah blah blah. So my boy, he was proper he saw this girl, got her, started dancing with her, bent her over, the whole thing. Well, pulled back the hair.
Wig.
It was a man, bro. It was a man, bro.
I was not expecting that.
Bro, let me tell you, when your ribs hurt, bro. Yeah, he went home, bro. Yeah, no,
Bro,
he went home.
He went home. Delete yourself.
Yeah, bro.
Did
Pack my stuff, move to a different
did
country.
he look good as a woman, or was he trying to be a woman?
Yeah. So so down south Carnival is different. It's that's the only day where
It's accepted
they can come out. No, and because there's a lot of gay people in that community, but they come out and they wear heels. They do all the way
drag queens, basically. Yeah.
But they love it, and they don't really get cost or anything because it's Carnival. Everyone on Carnival, it's just Carnival. But
vibes, innit?
Yeah, but
What goes at Carnival stays at Carnival.
Yeah. No, that was fucking funny. I've seen somewhere you're dancing with someone and then you pull your hair too tight, but the wig comes off, and all that type of shit.
I can't honestly say I've ever pulled someone's hair while dancing with them. It's not part of my dancing routine.
Can you even say you've danced?
No, not really. Just dumb.
You're so dumb.
Well, it's kind of in the middle
that's
there.
going
Go on.
random.
Anyone got what you got?
Pizza toppings.
Pizza topping. I mean,
What's acceptable? What's unacceptable? I'll be honest, right? I've thrown this out there, but I don't fucking like pizza. I feel like I've had it so much as growing up. I'm just like, I won't go out my way to have pizza. If we're ordering pizza, I'll be like, nah.
fair.
But
no mushrooms, no
mushrooms
no
are
pineapple,
nice.
Mushrooms are dirty.
no onions,
I love pineapple.
You just want a fucking margarita at this point, don't you?
No, I get a meat feast or
You like a bit of meat, don't you?
a doner meat pizza is the one.
I've had a Don meat calzone before. It was so good.
Yeah.
I think my favourite pizza is a ham and pineapple.
Oh, no,
To be
can't.
fair, any
pineapple.
sort of meat, on a pizza is acceptable.
Yeah. Like a meat feast pizza, it's just like you can't beat.
But pineapple on a pizza, that's crazy.
No,
Yeah.
I love pineapple.
Nah, I
if
don't
you
mind
like fish on a pizza, you need to go home and sleep.
I don't mind.
Not having
I've had fish on pizza, it's not too bad.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not having
anchovies
olives
on
or anchovies or anything
I
like
don't
that.
like pizza.
I'm not
I don't like olives on a pizza, but I don't mind eating olives. Like when you go to Nando's and get like a starter on olives.
Nah. Yeah,
My daughters can
nasty.
just eat olives, just like
Nah, I love olives. Olives are well good.
Nah.
Go on.
Olives and mushrooms.
What else? Like, what's your go-to pizza?
Yeah, meat
Like, what would
feast.
you actually order?
A
if you
meat
got-
feast,
Always
extra
meat
hot,
feast.
chili, like fresh green chilies on there.
I can't do peppers or
All
anything
right,
like that.
so
I'll do peppers.
so do you prefer Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Ooh,
Right,
I
okay,
don't-
I'll be
Domino's.
honest, like, I fucking hate Pizza Hut. It's so shit. It's bland. It's just
It's too greasy.
dead. It's dead.
Domino's is the one.
Domino's, I don't like Domino's either, simply because, well, you know, the only thing I would actually like from Domino's is their tomato garlic bread.
Yeah.
Because that's top tier, but that's the only thing I'd get. But like, nah, I just don't like like if I'm getting pizza,
Yeah.
I won't go to like
Just
Papa
go to
John's or
take-
Domino's.
take
Yeah, I
away.
want
Yeah,
to go to
just-
like
yeah.
proper.
Take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the best takeaway? Like, if you were going to go for a takeaway, would you go Indian, Chinese, Italian, like pizza?
Depends. Chinese is my favourite food, but I couldn't eat Chinese every day.
No, I could eat Chinese every day. I mean, I love Chinese. So, takeaway, obviously for me, and this is a big. I genuinely do not fucking understand why.
Indian.
Yeah, like why like, and I don't get it. Like my family do it as well. I just don't get, as an Indian, why would you go out for an Indian?
But
That is better at home.
To
My
be
mum
fair-
cooks it better at home.
Yeah, but that's kind of like
Most of my
white
mates
people
are
going out
Indian.
for a Sunday lunch.
And we always go out for an Indian
Exactly.
lunch when we go out.
But I hear
It baffles me. Like,
but I will go to like Dutch Pot or I will
Yeah,
go
Caribbean,
to Moorings
yeah.
and then I'll order curry goat if I can't bother to, you know.
yeah, but it's
You know?
different though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, but
But is it-
you're not living with your parents, if you know what I mean.
yes,
If
like, I
you've
live.
got-
I live with my parents. I live with my grandparents, and then when, like my mum cooks it sometimes. Like my
Yeah.
mum cooks it. It's so much nicer.
Yeah.
I'm just like, and you know what, the curries are all westernized anyway.
yeah,
But
yeah.
is it a case of like
Chicken
sometimes
korma.
you just can't be
Fuck
asked to
off,
cook?
man. Noski's wanted me to make him a chicken korma. I am not making you a chicken korma.
Why
If I make you a chicken korma, bro, I'll get
Korma.
you chicken in custard.
What do you mean korma is the best curry, man? Korma.
No,
If I go
it's
to-
custard. Is what it is.
Nah, if I go to any curry house or whatnot, I'll get a korma.
Yeah, I'm the same. Korma,
Korma.
best.
I just don't.
I love
It's the
you
best
know,
tasting.
I love going out for a mixed grill. Love going out for a
Yeah,
mixed
yeah.
grill.
Mixed grills are the ones.
Love going out for Chinese. Love going out for Thai. But yeah, takeaway wise, has to be Chinese, man.
Yeah, gotta be on it.
Yeah,
It
but
depends.
salt and
If you're
pepper.
hungover, there's nothing better than the Chinese.
Salt
as
and
well.
pepper, salt and pepper chicken.
But Chinese gets
Chicken
my
fried
nerves.
rice,
It's because
spring
like
rolls.
if you want to order something like good from Chinese and you're spending 50,
Yeah,
60
you
quid.
are.
Yeah, but that's
yeah.
everywhere.
You know what I mean?
How much
Yeah.
you spend on an Indian takeaway? Same probably price.
Yeah, honestly, whenever we get an Indian now, it's at least 40 odd.
Yeah,
quid.
exactly. It's
Seriously.
just
And
prices,
that's
isn't
literally
it?
just for 2 rice, 2 curries, naan bread, and
Yeah.
maybe a starter each.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, but then with Chinese, if you're buying a Chinese and you want sweet and sour chicken, they'll get you like a big container. You're not eating all that. And a rice, you're not eating all that. But no, okay,
That's
I'll
what-
chip
that's what I
challenge.
say.
I want that.
When I used to
want this. I want that, you know
when
what
I
mean?
used to order my Chinese, I used to order 2 lots. So like I'll have my tea, but then I'll also order
Tea,
lunch.
go on.
I'd also
Yeah,
order
yeah,
lunch for next
yeah,
day.
yeah.
So like stuff like that, like with Chinese, you can eat the next day. But so I suppose you can with an Indian
oh, you
as
can.
well.
Yeah,
but
you can definitely can with an
Nah,
Indian.
just for me, I just don't get it. I don't like going
If
out
you're
for an Indian.
saving pizza and having it the next day, do you microwave it
Cold.
or warm it up or
Cold.
do you have it cold?
Cold.
I was
Cold
You
gonna-
guys
pizza.
have it cold.
Cold
Yeah,
pizza.
cold is the
Microwave.
best.
You guys have it
Oh,
cold.
Yeah,
No, not cold. You can't have it cold.
you can. Cold pizza is the one.
I've got a
Air
thing
fryer.
about air fryer
Nah.
air fryer or in the oven.
Just
before
dash a little bit of water in,
Yeah.
put it in the air fryer.
Yeah,
and you're
soft
good.
as hell, isn't it?
I do not understand the concept of eating cold food.
Bro, I've had cold doner in the morning before.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, I've had it cold, but
no.
The only thing that don't work cold, like warmed up is chips or cold chips are just rubbish. But nah,
Yeah, no, you can't.
pizza, if you try to warm it up, it just gets soggy and it's just like
Yeah,
there's
but
no
then when you-
consistency to
Yeah,
it.
but then when you eat cold pizza, it looks like old cheese on toast, and you
That's
Nah,
fine. It's just
like,
cheese
yeah,
and bread now.
no, I don't get that concept. Like even when I go to like white parties and they have the cold food buffet and the sausage roll and you know that bowl of crisps that's got different flavours in it and flipping what's it called, and the little pork things, what's it called, the pork pies and all that, and they're like, yeah, go and eat, and I'm like, but where's the hot food? Like, where's the microwave? You know what I mean? Yeah, nah.
Can't beat it with a good buffet.
No, toe tight the white buffet though. But, you know,
What's the worst thing at a white buffet?
is fucking, you know, them sandwiches, the and the egg and crust or the egg and mayo sandwiches.
Egg mayo sandwiches are well nice.
No,
Yeah, egg mayo's a good sandwich.
Egg sandwiches.
Yeah.
Nah,
What are you putting in a sandwich?
You want chicken in it?
yeah, it has to be like
Eel.
warm. Oh, let's not. No, edit eels. Not like that. No, in a sandwich it has to be like warm meat. So I'll put. So if I'm having like a chicken sandwich,
So what about ham sandwich?
a ham, I will put cheese on it and then I'll put it in and I'll make it into like a cheese toasty, like a
You know,
like a cheese and ham toasty.
I get that.
Yeah, I'm not really like a
You don't like cold food. You don't like cold food, do you?
No, I will have to be like, if I'm at work and there's a Tesco and you see them, what's it called, the £3.60 meal deals. If I'm desperate and whatnot, I will go and get a sandwich. But other than that, I wouldn't. I don't like cold food. Yeah.
Mad.
Nah,
I don't think I could actually warm up everything.
No, with sandwiches, it is weird though. Like when you go to like a meal deal, I just don't know where to get. Like I normally go basic, get a BLT or just a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I don't mind like a chicken or chorizo. But then stuff like that. But I get it.
Right, let's go. Move on. Kyle.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Let's go sport related, and because these here are United supporters. All right. Could you name?
This is Liverpool versus United here, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So, what 3 players from United would get into Liverpool's team?
None.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nope, none.
Yeah.
Based from last season, what 3 players?
3 from last season. There's only one from last
Bruno
season.
Fernandes,
Just Bruno
that's
for me.
it.
None.
Yeah, no one else. You know what?
Possibly Ahmad.
Yeah, I would say Ahmad maybe,
But you'd have to play him on the left.
I was going to
wouldn't you?
say,
but Bruno definitely gets in. I don't think there's 3 players that will get in.
Yeah, there's not.
We had a
I
shift.
think the Man U players would struggle to get on our bench.
It's-
Genuinely. Like,
Dorgu or whatever his name is, left back.
You know, I actually rate Dorgu though. I think he's a workhorse. He's powerful. He's a big power.
Who is it? Robinson.
Robertson's
he's
he's been hit and miss this
sorry.
season.
He's old now, isn't it?
But yeah, no, Bruno definitely.
Bruno
gets
definitely.
Well, I won't even take Bruno.
Because
You're a hater, you.
but the thing is, it's like when you say on the players in your team, like, they are not poor players. They are Premier League. They are Premier League quality
There's
players.
definitely some of them that are though. Like Garnacho's not.
But
Like,
Garnacho's a good player
he
off
is
the
a good
bench.
player. No, he is a good player. His attitude is just disgusting.
Yeah, but that's United.
And that is the difference. Playing football on that level, or your attitude has to be on point. It's not just about your football ability.
He's not a team player,
No.
but he's good off the bench. Garnacho's good off the bench. But yeah, Bruno definitely gets into Liverpool squad.
there's literally no others though, is there?
No.
There's no others though.
No.
Like no other players would get in the
Oh no,
Liverpool team.
definitely not.
All right, let me throw this out there.
Go on.
Did Tottenham have a better season than Arsenal?
No.
Yes.
They can't have done.
Oh, okay.
See, just because you won
Yeah.
a
All
pretty
right. So
bang average trophy.
would you take a trophy every season for the next 10 years and finish 15th, 16th, or finish second every season for the next 10 years?
Yeah, but Tottenham aren't going to do it every 10 years.
No,
They're not going to win another.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's not just the Premier League. Like Arsenal did really well in Champions League
they
as
win
well.
it.
But no, they didn't win it.
But
But
you can argue it from
Look
two.
at the level of football.
But if
Tottenham
Arsenal
played
were
on Arsenal.
worse, they'd have won the Europa League.
But if you look at it from,
Like if they were in it, they would have won it.
But they weren't in it, were they?
No, because they're too good. Because
They're
they're
not
better.
too good.
No.
They're better, yeah.
But if you look at it from two different angles, all right. Tottenham and Arsenal, they basically both achieved the same thing. They both qualified to the Champions League, but Tottenham's got a trophy
for
right?
it.
So Tottenham fans can say, well, yeah, you know, Tottenham done better than Arsenal. Arsenal now can argue and say, okay, well, we've got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. They basically got the similar amount of the money from getting there to Tottenham actually winning the actual trophy anyway. So when you look at it like that, Tottenham has lost. Wait, how many games this season in the
22.
league?
Yeah, so
22.
I think that's the most, isn't
Where
it?
did they finish? Like 17th or something?
17th.
Yeah, 17.
Even I came above them in the end.
That for me, for a team like Tottenham, that is. I mean, they're saying that like any other team that would have lost that amount of games and they would have got relegated. That is poor.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to talk about a better season, I wouldn't say Tottenham had a better season. They had on paper, they had a more successful season.
Yeah.
But as a better season, no, because look now, and they're going into a new season. They sacked their manager. They ended up 17th last season. They lost 22 matches, cool, and they won a trophy. I'm not being disrespectful to trophy, but it's nothing like the Champions League.
No.
Let me just throw a question out there. Tottenham sacking and
Poor.
stupid.
I think it's stupid. I
I think it's right, man.
Nah, to be fair,
yeah, I think it's the most Spursy thing that they've done. And why I must say that is the man has come in, cool, you know, he's lost you know, like 22 games and whatnot, but he's got you guys silverware. Give
For
him
the first time in how many years as well?
He's qualified you into the Champions League. So you're playing Champions League football. So you're playing against Real Madrid next
Did
season.
you say
give him a
Arteta
chance.
should be sacked or not sacked?
I said yeah, and the reason why I say that because
So based on last season,
Yeah.
you're saying Tottenham have had a better season because they shouldn't have sacked their manager.
I think with their injuries though, that has made it a very difficult season for Tottenham.
I think it's all about team expectation. When you are Arsenal, your expectation is to win the Champions League.
Wait.
To
When
win
was the last
Premier
time they
League.
won the Champions League?
It's not.
You can't say it's an expectation. They've never done it. When was the last time they won the league?
They want to do it. They want to win the
There's
league.
no
They want to win the
expectation. There
champs.
shouldn't be
So,
an
okay, all
expectation.
right. Let me just correct myself.
There shouldn't be.
The way how they go on as a big club,
Yeah.
they are expected to like challenge for the Champions League.
Yeah.
You're expected to win on the Premier League, right? Now, how I see it, and Arsenal fans can say what they want. I don't really care. But right now, they are the runt of the litter in
The big clubs.
Yeah.
no down London. West Ham has won a European trophy.
Yeah.
Tottenham now have won a European trophy.
Chelsea won.
Chelsea have won a
Yeah.
European trophy. Arsenal
Can you really
have the
count?
biggest
Can you
mouth.
really count, or should you count them as European trophies?
Well, it's a
I mean,
European trophy.
they're in
of course
it.
Yeah, but
They're in
then
it.
the teams
They're
are
in
like
it.
fucking pub teams in the
Don't
European
matter.
in the conference one.
Don't matter.
But the thing is though is that you're playing a match to win, so they're playing in that tournament to win it. I mean, that trophy that Chelsea won last season, yeah, people are saying, oh, it's this, it's that, but they've
It's a
won.
trophy at the end of the
And
day.
they've won something. Now, going back to the Arteta situation, if Arteta was at Tottenham and Tottenham, you know, kept finishing 5th and 6th and whatnot, that's their level.
Yeah.
Like Tottenham's level right now is trying to qualify for the Champions League. It's trying to qualify for
Europa,
Europe.
yeah.
Whereas Arsenal is a bigger club and they are challenging to go higher. Arteta has no excuse, and this is the problem. He has no excuse because he can't say that he doesn't have the money because they're giving him a lot of money. They're giving him a lot of money.
So
And,
based on expectations, who's
Yeah.
done better than Tottenham or Arsenal?
I think Arsenal because
based on
by-
expectations.
They got to
expectation.
semi-finals though, didn't they?
Why
Yeah.
I say that? Yeah.
And injuries, take
Yeah.
injuries into account as well.
Yeah, and they
They've
have
not
qualified
succeeded
champions.
their targets, though, have they? They've
But
not
they-
won anything.
But the targets were to challenge for the title and to challenge for.
How many points
Champions
were they
League.
behind Liverpool at the end?
Quite a few.
And Liverpool started playing stupid
Do you think if
football
Arsenal
last-
would have had a striker, they would have won the league, or would have even?
That's what they're missing. In my opinion, that's what they're missing.
said that for
Yeah.
the last 5 years?
Well,
and
yeah, but
they haven't got a striker.
do you think that one position would make enough of a
It
difference?
would make
though?
a big
100%.
difference.
Yeah.
You think it's
100%.
all about mentality as well, like having that winner's mentality?
No, because
Well, that's the thing with that.
Because
Like
the start
Arteta.
and the middle of the season they're fine. It's just the end. They're just drop off for whatever reason.
No, but why I say that because have a look at you guys, yeah. You guys, I mean, even though these last couple of years, you know, you guys have not been up there, but you've won trophies.
Yeah.
So as a club, and this is why, like, I'll always say, and I'm a Liverpool fan, I always say that Man United are the biggest team in England because hold on. But why I say that is the Man United as a brand, as a worldwide brand. They are massive. Players will come to Man United even if they don't like
just because it's Man United.
Yeah, exactly.
Take last season into account. You finished 15th,
and
Cunha
in
Mbembo.
All the players, yeah, and they want to play. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying about having that winners mentality. Even though they last 4 or 5 years hasn't been up to par, they still win silverware because they have that winning mentality. Yeah. Unfortunately, and they didn't get anything last season, but the season before, and they won something. The season before that, you know, they won something. So
we got into bare finals.
Exactly. I don't think Arsenal have that winning mentality right now, and I don't think Arteta has that managerial experience to give Arsenal that mentality. You know what? If the team at Arsenal, if Arsenal win something and they get that taste of winning something, that would
what manager can get them there?
I think it will get them there.
I don't.
Give him a couple more seasons, I reckon. If he's still not winning anything in a couple of seasons.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
How long's he been there now, though?
5 years.
That's a long time, isn't it?
You're right. So back when you said Ange should be sacked.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't Hammer him?
It's his first season, isn't it?
He's only had
3/4 of the season.
Yeah.
He's had one transfer window where he's not brought in he brought in that left back.
Judge a manager after two
seasons,
transfer windows. At least minimum 2 transfer windows. And then I think a proper manager would need at least 4 to build his team, to build his philosophy.
Who should Tottenham get then?
Just like I said about
they bring Poch back, Mourinho back.
I don't know.
Could you imagine that?
There's this whole talks about Thomas Frank, and why I would think that's a bit of a sidestep from Poch. I mean, not Poch, from Ange, because Tottenham are going into the Champions League next season, and you're gonna have Thomas Frank coming out in the Bernabeu playing against Real Madrid, and is that inspiring? Like a manager on that level? I don't know. I
don't even know who's available at the minute.
I have no idea.
It's hard.
Is Zidane still managing anywhere?
No.
Nah.
I reckon he'll end up going back to Madrid, surely.
Do you think?
Nah.
I think it's hard.
Got it, hasn't he?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think it's hard right now for football
Zidane
managers.
in Tottenham would be wild.
Not a chance.
No chance.
Can you imagine?
No chance.
Gareth Bale as manager. Do you reckon he would?
He's playing golf
right now.
Yeah, he's loving life.
Loving golf. No, but okay. So would you class Tottenham now as a top 6 club or out of that club now?
Nah.
No, I don't think so.
You know.
Because I think
last 2 seasons they've been out of it, haven't they?
Last 2 seasons
at least.
I think it's changed now. I don't think it should be. I don't think there is
a
top 6
is there?
anymore.
Well, yeah.
There's like I think there's a top 3.
Yeah.
And then there's
like 5 in the middle.
So who are the top 3?
5 to 8.
Liverpool,
City, Arsenal, and Liverpool.
Yeah, that's like the top 3, and then you've got Newcastle. Would you say Aston Villa in that next bracket?
Newcastle.
They get in there.
Like Chelsea.
Would you say after our season, obviously Man United are there.
You guys can never ever have a bad season. That again. I think it's to the point now where
Clubs in
the only way
disarray, bro.
you can go up. And
You have to.
Hit rock bottom now.
Yeah, but
it'll get better. He says.
Let's go for another topic then. Random. Reece, you got one?
Question?
You got your phone out?
Topic.
Let's have a
He's
look.
looking in it.
Turkey teeth and turkey hair and shit like that. If you were losing your hair, would you get
100%
redone?
I'd get a hair transplant. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to.
I don't know
if
if you'd suit being bald.
I don't know, because most of the lads in my family are all bald, so I am expecting to go bald at some point. Probably starting to. Well, I am starting to.
But you have the beard though, so it kind of justifies.
My dad's bald. Most of my cousins are bald.
So technically, you're gonna be bald then.
Yeah, like genetically, I am gonna be. But I think I will definitely go to.
Reece, are you bald by choice?
Yeah.
Define choice. I've got one strand of hair, but you know, it's watching.
No, but it wasn't like a decision to be like, right, I've got hair, I fancy being bald.
Have you not seen me with hair?
Yeah, I've seen you with hair, but that was a long time ago.
It was. Well, I had hair and I shaved it off, and then I'll continue to shave it. So
if you just left it, would your hair grow back now, or would it
on the
actually?
sides?
Fair.
He's got Uncle Phil hair.
On the top. On the top, it's a bit sparse.
Uncle Phil.
So yeah, I would get a hair transplant.
Yeah, no,
Definitely.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to in a few years, definitely.
No.
Definitely.
I don't think I'd suit being bald.
If my hair,
you don't suit that, bro. Get a skin fade. I'm telling you, get a skin fade. I would love to see you with a fucking skin fade. It'd be sure.
No, if my hair come out or like my hairline come back to up here, then
Javinian.
How far back is it?
Shaving it.
Huh?
How far back is it now?
It's not.
Is it Javinian level yet?
No, it's not. It's not. I can still get a shape up and whatnot. But if that bit of hair that I got there goes, I'm cutting off all my locks. I'm getting it bald.
You going bald?
Yeah.
See, I can't imagine you bald, bro.
Yeah, that would be a transformation.
Yeah, so I just because I'm no.
Nah, I can
I
imagine
know a few people.
Kyle rock up to Monday Night Football bald one day, like, whoa.
Kyle's going to be the next one at Carnival getting his weave racked up. Kyle's whining on someone getting his weave racked.
Pause that.
Oh, fucking hell.
I know some people that have like dreadlocks, but their hairline. Well, it's not even a hairline. Their dreadlocks start from like when they're scalping.
Having like dreadlocks, or like when I used to have a turban as well, like because the tension you have in your hair, it pulls your hairline back anyway.
Well, I mean,
like
because I've got like a bit of hair here, so that doesn't connect to my actual locks.
Yeah,
it's just like it's like my what's it called, taper line. But some people start their dreadlocks from their forehead. Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, that's what pull it back then, won't it? Maybe that's where I went wrong when I used to have a turban, because I used to have it like pull it straight back. Honestly.
Yeah, I remember when my mum used to braid my hair, boy. She used to start it there, just everyone's there.
And you know when you have to sleep like this, bruv, because
it makes all like this, and you have to.
And I hate when mum. So my mum used to plait my hair, and literally the next day at school, I'm like this, like trying to work because your hair's that
what's
tight.
Wrong with you? Fucking hair, man. And at the back here, when they get the peppers, you'll never go through this struggle, mate.
Nah, never.
Can you imagine being dreadlocks or braids?
I might do it. I might grow it out.
Do it.
I'm gonna rock up like CJ and fucking San Andreas.
But you know what's funny is that like if a white person had dreadlocks, then they're automatically stereotyped as like a hippie. Which I find is quite funny.
But they are, because what they do is like personally, every time I've seen a white person with dreadlocks, I've always seen them in hippie attire.
Yeah.
But when you see a white person with braids, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Like they've just been Tenerife.
What are you doing? I just don't get it.
It depends. I mean, like some white people, and they just want to make a statement, and they just don't. So because like if you literally don't do nothing to your hair, if you do nothing to your hair and just let it grow and grow and grow, if you slowly rub it with cream and that, your hair will go. And it'll go like that.
I think I'd look good.
Do it. So get a haircut to your wedding day.
Jeez, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Tash keeps saying that Johnny's not allowed to shave my beard because he keeps saying he's going to shave my beard off on my stag do.
No.
Johnny doesn't do it. I'm doing it.
No.
All right. Anything like that? Anything like shave off your eyebrows or your beard?
But surely your beard will grow back by your wedding anyway.
What if it doesn't though?
Exactly. Why wouldn't it?
I can't remember. I don't know how long it takes to grow back. I've only since having a beard, I've only ever shaved it off once. So I have no idea.
Yeah, and I've seen that picture. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look at all.
It's not a good look. I've got I put a sticker out of it, mate.
Lockdown was a time.
I think it's been a good decade since I was clean shaven. I couldn't do it. I look like a lesbian.
I fucking hated it when I did it. I had a full beard.
Yeah, I remember seeing you when you turned up on a night out with no
years.
beard. I was like, what the? But it's
I had
I'm
to
used to
shave
used to it now.
Fuck me, man.
No, I
That was
can't. I can't remember last time I shaved my beard.
It's weird, isn't it? It becomes you as a person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I cut it down.
I'd go strong to say, like, I think my beard is probably my confidence. If I didn't have my beard, I don't think I'd be confident.
Yeah.
That
can
is
see
weird.
Beard fishing it.
Yeah, literally proper.
Beard fish. Right, well, let's end it there. That was episode 3. Like, follow, subscribe, all that shit.
Well, you need to call it something else. You need to call it something else without like, follow, subscribe.
Smash the like button.
I don't care if you get offended by me saying that you're dumb, because that's the truth of reality.